turn this down just a little bit. All right, all right, all right. We'll leave it there. All right, all right. So the PPP is running out of money, but there's still a chance. There's still a chance. And I want to introduce you to something you may not have heard before that'll help you get your PPP application through. A different source of funding that you may not have heard about. I want to deal with that today. Again, I'm Pastor Julian on this Ask Pastor Julian platform, where we talk about entrepreneurship and empowerment. So if that's something that you enjoy, you want to make sure that you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified every time we bring up a new video. And what's interesting thing about this is I was just getting ready to do somewhat of a last call for the PPP loan program. And now we find out that SBA sends out a notice saying that the PPP is running out of money, and all of these banks are saying, hey, the application is no longer available for you to apply for it. So you cannot go to the banks and apply for it, whether even PayPal, Womply, all these other places where you could have went. All that has shut down. Application, you can't even go to the link. The link doesn't work. All right. But there is hope. There is hope. There is hope. And I want to share that with you right now. There is another funding source that we may not have looked into. I know a lot of times we go to our financial institution to do this, to find this stuff, to apply there. We'll go to PayPal, Womply, Square, and all these other places to go apply. But there's something we have looked over that may be able to assist us at this time. There's something called the CDFI fund, the Community Development Financial Institution. These funds and these institutions are set up specifically for those who are in communities, who are going to help out communities. So if you're a small business, more than likely you are in a community and you're part of that community, you're serving that community. So there is a possibility that you will be able to access this type of fund for your business. All right. The CDFI the Community Development Financial Institution. Of course, they're there for local residents and businesses. So there is a CDFI institution. This institution, you have one of these close to you, somewhere around where you live. So all you have to do is find it. And so what I have here, and I'm going to have it in the description, is a link to this fund source, so that you'll be able to go and click on that link and find where you need to go to find your funding. You have a search bar there actually where you can go. If I look over here, I think it's over here. Yes. So I'm going to put this in the description. You have a search bar here, down here at the bottom, or toward the middle rather, where you can go in this area and you can go and find out, go by your state. I'm in Texas, and you can go by lending type or whatever, loan program. You can go straight to the Paycheck Protection Program, hit Texas and hit a search, or wherever you are, hit a search button, and it will find all of the different funding institutions that are funding your area, that are possibly funding your area. Go to these areas, click on this plus button, okay? And it says contact this CDFI. After you click on this button, it'll bring you to a quick link here where you fill out your information, and you fill it out here. All right, email, subject is PPP or whatever you want it to be, more likely to be the PPP. And then you put your message in here that you want information about applying for the paycheck of the PPP. All right, just put that there. All right. Okay. Answer a little math question there. Click email. Boom. It shoots off an email, and whoever's getting that email will respond to you. I've done this for a few different of the institutions, and they actually will respond there, and they responded to me fairly quickly. So they'll respond to you and let you know, hey, this is the link. They'll send you the link to either apply through us with this link, or they'll tell you where else to go. I had another business tell me where else to go. Said their funding source wasn't there, but they sent me another place to where they were doing funding, and I found that place here. And I'm going to go over here to that link right now. There is a fund called People Fund that's in this area where we are here in Texas. And it's a funding institution specifically for small businesses. You can go here and go ahead and apply for the Paycheck Protection Program. If you click over this, hover over this right here, that says COVID-19 relief, you'll see it shows you resources, other relief programs, Paycheck Protection Program, as well as the Paycheck Protection Program forgiveness. So when you're ready, if you've already done this and you're ready to apply for forgiveness, you can actually go here and do the same thing. All right. So we want the program. So we click in here for the program. It tells us here to go here and fill out this application. Click on this and boom. And it tells you what all the things that you'll need. Of course, you need your name, last name, your business name, your email address, phone number, what major city are you located near. And of course, I'm in Texas, so I'm going to hit Houston. That's the one I'm closest to. And if anyone else is in Texas, you'll click one of those, the closest major city you're at. And if you're in whatever your location is, whether it be New York, Florida, wherever it is, it'll list whatever your major city you're close to. Do you have a current loan with People Fund? No, I don't. Put your birth date in here, driver's license, state that the driver's license is in, your home address and all the information, what county it's in, then your business address. If you are a home-based business and your business address is the same thing, your home address is the same thing as your business address, well, go ahead and put that there, you're fine. Go ahead and put that there, you're fine. All right. What county is your business located in? Then you want to know, tell them what industry it is, let them know what the industry is, fill that out. And it's real straightforward one page application. So I really like the fact that it's a one-page application and it asks you everything. Business activity in a few words, 1 or 2 words. All right. The area of that you serve. Do you have under 500 employees? Yes, you'll put that there. Date the business was opened. So you may want to go back to your LLC or back to your DBA to find out when that business was actually stamped. That'd be a good time to do that. Good place to shoot for that. Please list any person that owns 20% or more of your business. You want to list all those there with the comma. Then list their email addresses. Okay. Then here's where you upload your documentation. So they're asking for the Schedule C. If you don't have the Schedule C, then you'll go and turn in the 2483C. But most you should have a Schedule C if you filed. Even if you hadn't filed it, you still should have a Schedule C. And I'm finding out that if you haven't filed yet, but you are going to file, you can actually upload the Schedule C that you have not filed yet, and they're accepting that as well. And then you want to attach a copy of your entity, the DBA or LLC that you created. Make sure, and they want to make sure you're a legit business. A lot of scamming out there. They want to get rid of that. Then it says, please upload your EIN letter here. If you don't have an EIN letter, I would suggest just take a document, a Word document, and explain. Say, hey, I have a DBA, or I'm a sole prop, and I do not have an EIN. I use my social security number, and take that, save it, and upload it there. They'll come back to you if they want more, but so you can't give them what you don't have. All right, now they want you to upload a picture of your driver's license, front and back. It's gonna be front and back here. I've already done it for me, so I know that it's front. They want it front and back. So make sure you take a picture of their driver's license, the front and back of it, so you'll be able to upload that here. All right. Then you want to upload a bank statement or invoice or other book of business documenting your business was operating on February 15th, 2020. Now, what I've done for this is I've just taken my bank statement for February 2020, or I even went as far back as say I store January 1 to March 31st, 2020, and I make sure they knew I was operating all those 3 months that cover February the 15th as well. Take that statement that I get from the bank that you can download easily, upload it right here inside of this. All right. Your PPP loan is based on either your 2019 or 2020 average monthly payroll. You will want to choose, and I like that they say this, you will want to choose the year that your average monthly payroll was higher. Which payroll year would you like People Fund to consider? And the reason why they do that is because they go by how much your payroll is. If you have more payroll, you get more funding. If you have less payroll, you get less funding. So look at 2019 and 2020, whichever one had more of your payroll, then hey, that's what you put inside of there. So you get a chance, an opportunity of more funding that way. All right. All right. So if you choose 2019 in the question, please upload your 2019 business tax return in full. Remember earlier they asked you for the Schedule C. Now they want the full tax return. Okay. All right. And then here 2020, if you chose 2020 above, then they want the 2020 tax return in full. All right. Listen, even if you haven't filed it yet, still put it in there in full. All right. Veteran status, whatever, if you're a veteran or not. Is the head of your household a female? You want to answer that question or choose not to disclose that. Gender, of course, you can do this or choose not to disclose. Race, more can be selected. One or many can be selected, or you can choose not to disclose. Ethnicity, same thing. How do you identify yourself? And disability, or if you're disabled. Then ask these 3 questions, which are also, if you choose not to disclose, you don't have to. Enter the number of people in your household, including the borrower, up to you. Please enter the number of dependents you have or not. Please enter the dollar amount of your monthly household income or not. Education level, you want to put your education level there, and then you sign it off and say, hey, by submitting this application, I'm indicating that I have read through and agreed to all program disclosures. Do all this stuff, hit submit, and you're done. And they will notify you. There's still an opportunity. There is still an opportunity for you to get your PPP loan by this type of financial institution. There's monies that have been set aside just for these financial institutions. Other institutions, they may have shut those down, but they have to leave some money for the small community funds and the small community credit unions. So if those funds are already allocated and set to the side, so you want to make sure that you go ahead, if you find your local area community deal. Again, that link is in the description. Find it, look for it, locate it, and send them an email. Let them email you back to tell you and send you the link of where you can apply for this loan. Okay, so it's not too late, but you still got to jump on this, because even they only have a certain amount of money, but there's still an opportunity for you to get this. All right. I will be updating with more on this in the future. So if you want to make sure you get those updates, please subscribe to this channel. And click the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time we bring up a new video. Okay. Remember to like and share this video with someone else, because there are other business owners who are looking and distraught because the PPP loan is SBA sent out. The PPP loan was over. Listen, you got to send this out and let people know to get on top of this so they have an opportunity to get this funding. All right. You be blessed. And as always, until the next video, be